They playing on this track right here now. It's a full-grown man right here.
UPK, no cowards, no excuse, you understand?
Understand. It's an event every time we come through. Commanding General, your honor, and this heavy-hitting crew. Real niggas with an attitude. How about you? I repeat, real niggas with an attitude. How about you? The Chronicles of the King, 69 to the present. Hardcore Nazarenes, we ain't never been the peasant. Like the ghetto was a present, holding everything pleasant in the most high's present. It's silver and gold is precious. They thought it was effervescent. Get in class, learn your lesson. Out the belly of the beast will increase. At least observe the feast of Yahweh. Eat some lamb, make connections. He's a little sanctuary, no question. We ain't ever been crabs in the barrel. This is life under Pharaoh. From a lifestyle apparel to walking the straight narrow. More fight than your average battle for the price of a sparrow. Using practical knowledge, not just an arrow. This is ice in the mirror. They cutting us like the grass, keep plucking us out the past, yet punish us out the ass. I tell my people that love them about the criminal justice, about the past. Then we stuffing the ego. These vultures are evil. Just look at what they done to our people. Covered up the face of the judges with paint off the easel. I be meditating terrorist and deliver my keynote. UPK, we got diesel. No cowards forever. We go while you use as Langston. We bringing back the Lord's nation with much long suffering. The camp is in concentration. In spite of the correlations, they faggots in formation. They be taking and heaving. We bout to stage an invasion. We got the streets in a rage. Once the priest hit the pavement, vengeance from the Lord is the white man payment. The prophets of Yahweh ain't nothing to fucking play with. Some of you gone lukewarm, my niggas stay lit. Y'all complacent, we stay spitting yoga fire in your faces. Freeing the flock of the slaughter from out of this matrix. The definition of racist is believing you're on top. And as a matter of fact, we got that position every lock. It shouldn't come as a shock. Yasha Allah won't stop when we come back to our power. Who wanna run with the rumble cloud? We keep the summer hot, winter on icicle. You get that spiritual power, ain't gotta buy a pistol. Ripping bodies, caught by the crystal. No harm, you're struck by a missile. You serve Yahweh, you're invincible. Gotta be one of the 12 tribes of Israel, a nation under God indivisible. Our power is critical, from analog to digital. We coming back. UPK ain't running, but we running that paying tithes where that money at. Put on the dummy hat, thinking it's cool. We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger. We're torn, he raised up one of his people for rulership. UPK gon' be ruling shit. Yahweh Shah is ruling with an iron rod. The only dialogue is kind out of one kind. You don't like it, you could die a fugitive and vagabond. Me, I'ma have cattle and a catalog of slaves. Tell the nations get in shape, otherwise we do nuking them. They gonna build Jerusalem. Christians would call it safe. You can call it what you want, but them roads better be gold paved. Straight out of these old caves, 1,000 years for sick. Picking cotton, no shit, finger pricking, blood dripping from all the thorns. I'll be keeping the bench warm. You've been warned before they disappear. You've been warned.
Debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. Debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más.
Welcome to Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's gonna have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us with turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. And no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
First of all, we do a calculation that has been going on since 1969. Our predecessors came together and did a calculation on the dates. As you know, I'm sure you know, son, and many of your audience knows, that the Romans changed the calendar. They changed the calendar and tried to distort the days. Our Hebrew scholars went back to the ancient Hebrew calendars and tracked those dates up into the 60s, and then set the date of the Sabbath, which fell correctly on sundown Friday. From then on, we have been calculating that date, and it's calculated by the new moons. It's calculated by the new moons, not according to the white man, but according to the scriptures, the day of the new moon. And from that new moon, from year to year, the Passover falls on that day. The reason you have a lot of people not following that day is because they alter how they calculate the day.
I'm trying to get to the bitches too.
It's that cold leadership.
Cold leader, a nigga sick, I got that faux fever, that COVID shit, got that old Nina, I let it spit, got that brand new 9, fold you like a futon, ain't a rapper on my level, told you that a few times, bet your bottom dollar, save it like a coupon, old glass with the new wines, break a few minds, black party with a few dimes, get my shoes shine, murder shit by a few times, enemies done, how are you a co-survivor when we don't leave none, shit, put it on tape, watch it like a rerun, I got partners with the grills, want me get my teeth done, open face shit, cult leader waiting on my spaceship, you don't see us winning, better go and get your laces, basics, infinity garland matching the bracelet, made me get this snapping like Thanos in the race, the way I walk like a cult leader, how I talk like a cult leader, how I move like a cult leader, everything off the meter, one West undefeated, how I walk like a cult leader, how I talk like a cult leader, how I move like a cult leader, everything off the meter, one West undefeated, come on. Got it all playing, riding for my dogs, man, cram a couple niggas with blickies up in the small van, jungle like Tarzan, jewels in the armband, still drink a cold old English out of tall can, drinking more liquor in the rental, we got 2 doors, world domination, I'm bald like Lex Luthor, gotta stay focused, sounding like Doc Umar, ain't no dashiki, nigga, my squad needs me, got the lions through the graveyard like Rafiki, but this ain't no Disney, more like a horror movie, 4K, too high quality for some Tubi, cats wanna watch it, better pay for the premium, I don't rap for free no more, pay the team in them, you really wanna hear me cut the check of the committee, I ain't had to sell my soul, I ain't had to party with Diddy, all I did was grab the killers out every one of these cities, because I walk like a cult leader, how I talk like a cult leader, how I move like a cult leader, everything off the meter, one West undefeated, and I walk like a cult leader, how I talk like a cult leader, how I move like a cult leader, everything off the meter, one West undefeated, and I walk, and I talk like a cult leader, and I move like a cult leader, and I feel
fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' the different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on how many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take off, that's a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I think they pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got 9s, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. You understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
They're one west.
Okay.
If you're looking for me, you can find me with a real step. We be outside getting active.
it like it's field day. They say I'm the best, that ain't really what my bills say. I'ma keep turning it up on rappers till it kills me. When I'm dead and gone, play this song at my funeral. That'll make it beautiful. Gon' bring the shooters through. 144, top 3 in REI come. Coming with that 88 Maverick, that's my top gun. Flyer than the pilot, you be quiet when your ops come. Then you talking loud, getting proud when the cops come. Homie, I will not run, I ain't got the stamina. I just zoom in, scope lens like a camera. Pop that, I ain't talking bottles, talking hollows, pistol compact. Boots, gloves, goggles, and we ready for that combat. Make you hit the floor like you searching for your contact. I'm you rappers' fathers and I wonder where your mom at. You know what they all say, sprinkle them with hate. Now I'm feeling like I'm sorbet. Fake leather seats, it ain't butter, but it's parquet. Watching them bees smoke the nets at the Barclay. Hey, hey, we ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. I'm praying all the time, facing east. Still grab the 9 when it's beef. That 9 when it's beef. I never close my eyes when I sleep. I never close my eyes when I sleep. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. The niggas from the streets. Grip that 9 iron, get the swinging like I'm Tiger. When we're in your city, alarms ringing like a timer. Check the stash box, got a Glock and a Bible. Still keep $1,000 attachment on a rifle. They don't want me back up on my raw shit. I just wanna rap and let me ball shit. Only time I lack is in a coffin. Winners get back, it's gonna cost them. I forgot the feeling what a loss is. Ain't no white Jesus on no crosses. Some you make me nauseous. Get a shorty bender like contortion. Fringes on my denim and some forces. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets. I'm praying all the time, facing east. Still grab the 9 when it's beef. The 9 when it's beef. I never close my eyes when I sleep. I never close my eyes when I sleep. We ain't got no time for no peace. They wanna hit them niggas from the streets. Them niggas from the streets.
Yo, man, check this shit out, man. Check this out. Yo, man, check this shit out, man. Check this out. Out there just like you out there in the street, man. The street. You know what I'm saying? It's for our people out here, man. Yeah. Waking you up from the grave, man. It's 1969. Blacks, Hispanics, Native American, Indian. Check me out, though. Dead man walking, bullet shots unguided. Same poverty, different hood, yet we divided. Bang coats like pirates. Inside I'm a riot, mind frame library, so I'ma keep quiet. I'm about to explode from the impact of this pressure. Slay fire-breathing dragons as I march the desert. Walk with no sight, your faith will measure. Diamonds made from rock, now that's our body treasure. Born in oppression, forced to maintain. Yoke the iron, to wrapped in them prison chains. Animal instincts when niggas is caged. Resorting to violence, here's a plate of my rage. Action without a cause, you living with no life. Killing demons while it's great so you can get right. You say you want the kingdom, you gon' have to fight. Tunnel vision, one west, Lord, I see the light. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change, one west, waking brothers up from the grave. Been at the end of the tunnel, I could see the light. Before I had a car, bus past, then a bike. If you ready for war, let's knuckle up and fight. Who would've known a pair of black boots to save my life? Before I had a full time, I was a drug dealer. Blood on my hands, but never claimed to be a killer. Yell like a bear, stand strong like gorillas. The Lord showed me UPK, now I'm a winner. Nightmares are falling weak to them old days. Niggas rather stay lost looking both ways. Brothers kicking so much knowledge, never question age. As I approach the mic, I'm looking through my shades. Back then, it was peak coats for the winners. Now it's trench coats with fringes, tell me who sent you. Cut through flesh and bones with just Bible scripture. The white man's the goddamn devil, do you need a picture? Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change. One West, waking brothers up from the grave. Truth in my veins, as I slide on my shades. War scarf, shoulda David hanging from my chain. The world say we strange. Teach you how to change. One West, waking brothers up from the grave. Hey, remember this, man. One West, one West, one West. Hey, remember this, man. One West, one West, one West. Hey. Under Commander General Yohana, you understand? We out to bring nothing but the truth. All you perpetrators out there, man. Be ready to be destroyed out there, man. We out here standing for our people. One West, man, 1969. Isupk. No cowards, no excuses.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'm Priest and Officer Kalal with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Under Commander General Yohana, been around since 1969, teaching the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who they are according to the scripture. All right, we are not affiliated with no other Israelite group or organization. Pay your tithes. And get ready for the Passover. It's coming up. You ain't even got nothing but a few days. If you ain't paid your fees, you better pay them now, or you'll have to pay them at the door. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. Today is Wednesday night. It's the law class. All right. But my topic on today is who are the Israelites and who is this Bible meant for? What is the nationality of the people of the Bible? Okay. So for the last few days, we've been doing other classes. And on those classes, I've seen in the comment sections, who are the Israelites? How do you know you're an Israelite? Why are you talking about the Israelites? And then they specifically pointed out each and every other tribe to see how are they related to being Israelites, okay? The 12 tribes are the 12 sons, okay? You got Judah, the so-called Negroes. You got Benjamin, the West Indians. Levi, the so-called Haitians. You got Simeon, Reuben, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. I don't even think I named all 12. But I'm going to show you that the people of the Bible are black, all right? Or of the 12 tribes. So we're going to start with Matthew 15 and 24, where it says, but he answered and said, this is Christ speaking, okay? He's talking. And he said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Meaning that he's not sent but unto the Israelites to save them. All right? And so, again, the Israelites are the ones that the Bible is about and for. All 12 tribes. For those that think that it's not and it's for everybody, as long as you call upon the Most High's name, again, it says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. He's not sent for everybody. He's only sent for one particular people, and that's the Israelites. All right. Yeah, your religious leaders have led you to believe that it's for everybody by saying John 3:16 is for everybody, when in fact it wasn't for everybody. It was only he was only talking about the Israelites that was right there because he was talking to Nicodemus in the beginning. Nicodemus was a ruler of the Jews. For you to be a ruler of the Jews, you have to be of that same nation. And Jew is just short for Judah, which is the Judites. All right. And we usually refer to all 12 tribes as Jews. Not Jewish, but Jews. Okay? So I'm going to drop that and I'm going to go ahead and get Hosea 4 and 6 because it seems like our people won't never understand this. All right? Here's the reason why. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Again, it's possessive in this context. It's saying my people. When he's talking about my people, he's only talking about the Israelites, the 12 tribes, all right? The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, because you are rejecting the knowledge that has been brought out and researched and studied and then taught to you. I will also reject thee. So he's going to reject you, right? Because of all the knowledge that was brought forth to you since 1969, teaching you who you are, who the Israelites are. You know what I'm saying? Showing you the ways of your wicked ways and then showing you the ways to go to be good, to get back on the straight and narrow instead of the wide path, all right? Like, even in Deuteronomy, it gives you a choice to choose life or death. You either stay on the straight and narrow and choose life, or you go against the knowledge and choose death. All right. There's also I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, because you have forgotten the law, because you don't even want to know the law. I will also forget thy children. So he's going to forget us until we come back and started following and doing the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? He's going to continue to reject us. So we should be like in Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1, where it says, gather together, gather together, O nation not desired. What nation out there is not desired today and here in this on this planet? The Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. Right now, Hispanic people are getting hit really hard and picked on. You know what I'm saying? They're being deported left and right. They're scared to even call to go to the hospital because they're afraid that they might get deported. Can't even go pick up their children when they're sick because they might get deported by coming up to the schools. It's insanity. When these people were here before they even came. The Hispanic people were here in this land before the settlers came, okay? Those invaders, the pale-faced ones, the ones that locked us up in chains and shipped us all over the place and put us into slavery. But today, we still love them like, hey, it is what it is. We still love them like they're gods when they're not. I bet you didn't know that you, Black, Hispanic, Native man, woman, and child, are above all the people upon the place on the planet of the earth, because you are the Most High's special people. You're His favorite people. Yes, I said favorite. The Most High has favorites, just like you have favorites. You can't deny it. It's true. You have a favorite. You have a favorite child. You have a favorite food. You have a favorite color. You have a favorite smell. You have a favorite of everything. Just like the Most High has a favorite. He had a favorite smell, a favorite flower, it's a favorite for everything. All right? And you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, are his favorites. Let's go ahead and get into the people of the Bible and their skin tone. All right? We're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. It says, Judah mourneth. When it's saying Judah mourneth, it means the Black, Hispanic, and the Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, the Israelites. They're mourning. Why are they mourning? And the gates thereof languish, because our protectors have failed us. All right? A gate is something that's supposed to protect you. It's supposed to protect your surroundings around you. But they languish. That's why Judah is mourning. All right? Judah is saddened and in despair because of us being lost. That's why I brought out Hosea 4 and 6. We are destroyed. All right? They are black unto the ground. It says it right there. They are black unto the ground. Judah, the tribe of Judah, is black. The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5, says, I am black, but comely. This is old English for you right there. He's like, I'm black and I'm beautiful. Oh, ye daughters of Jerusalem. All right? He's talking to the daughters of Jerusalem. He's over here spitting game. He's like, look at me. I'm black and beautiful. You know what I'm saying? As the tents of Kedar. The tents of Kedar is as black as the backdrop behind me. You know what I'm saying? It's used in the deserts to keep the sun out, to keep the heat from going inside the tent and keeping it cool on the inside. All right? As the curtains of Solomon. So, like, 1 second. My bad. So he's saying I'm black and beautiful and I am highly valued. All right, because the curtains of Solomon were like really pricey like drapes to keep the sun out as well. You know what I'm saying? So as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon, they're both black and beautiful. All right, when you look upon it, you'll be amazed. You know, go to the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 21. I'm gonna go up a little further. So Christ is talking, and a young man came up to him and asked him, "How can he obtain the everlasting life?" He asked him, "How can he be?" You know what I'm saying? Just like Christ. And so it says, verse 20, the young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. what lack I yet? He's talking about what Christ told him to do. He said to go get rid of everything that you own and give it to the poor. And then come and follow me. Oh, hold on. Before that, he so again, someone came up to him and called him good master. What good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? Like, why are you calling me good? Why are you calling me good master? There is none good but one. That is God. So he's like, I'm not the good one. The Most High is. Why are you praising me? Praise the Most High because he's the good one. There is none good but one, but that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, he's saying the way that you can get to have life, to choose life, is by keep the commandments, by keeping the commandments. 18, he said unto him, which Yahushua said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness. You know what I'm saying? Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. These are the things that he had told him that he should do for him to have eternal life. All right? And the young man said, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? I've been doing this since I was a baby, since I was a kid. What am I missing? And he said, in 21, Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, you see, it says perfect. Now, I know y'all other religious believers and all that stuff like that believe that you can't be perfect. You always say, I'm not perfect. But the scripture say to be ye, if thou wilt be perfect. There's another scripture that say, be ye therefore perfect in all things. I'm paraphrasing, Shalai. He said, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. And come and follow me. Okay? So the young man, Christ is talking to the young man. The only reason why Christ is talking to him and giving him the advice that he's giving him is because he is an Israelite. All right? And he's telling the Israelite, look, this is what you got to do so you can gain the kingdom. Stop doing your wicked things and going your wicked ways and give everything that you have. Stop being the worldly man and come and sacrifice everything and be like me. All right? But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Some of these people, these rich people, brothers and sisters that's out there in the world, they can't give up what they had for someone that is of them. Because they believe that it's hard to get rid of all that you've accumulated over your life. All right. And so after that, after the young man left, verse 23, he says, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, surely I say this, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's hard for a rich person to enter into the kingdom. Verse 24, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Okay? It's hard for people with a lot of wealth and a lot of things that they cherish to enter into the kingdom. Okay? The only reason why I brought that out is because he was talking to the young man. The young man had to be of an Israelite descent because, again, He said, I'm not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right. And that is the Israelites, the 12 tribes. All right. The so called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. And also bring out something that your Christian churches and other religions don't bring out. They got you in church praying to a Caesar Borgia, all right? A pale faced devil, blue eyed, stringy haired person hanging on a cross, all right? The book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 13. So, the book of Revelation just means to reveal, all right? It says, and in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a gird about the paps with a girding gird. Okay? So he said he was out and he seen a man with a garment that went down to the foot, to his feet, and he had a golden girdle. You see us wear those UPK garments, and I call it different things than what they are originally for. They're warlike apparel. So he wore a garment and he had a girt that protected his he had a belt that go around the girt of his stomach to protect the inward parts. All right. So if you was to get into a war and somebody went to go stab you, it wouldn't hurt you as much as it should. All right. It's for protection. Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool. So it just gave you the texture and the color. If you look out today, the only people that you see with hair that's white and has the texture of wool are black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. All right? As white as snow. So again, it's not just white, it's like pure white, like snow when you first see it when you wake up after a snowfall. All right. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. His eyes was reddened because he drank. All right. Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass. Brass is nothing but a derivative of brown. Okay. It's a different form of brown. It's just brass is shiny. Okay. As if they burned in a furnace. So they weren't just brown and shiny, they were super dark, like they were burnt. Okay. And his voice as the sound of many waters. His voice was extremely deep. As soon as he spoke, all attention would have been on him. All right. We're going to drop that and get Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. All right, so this is Christ speaking again. The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty. He knows about the stuff that's going on with our people. He knows about the poverty. He knows about the tribulations and the sorrows that we suffer from. But thou art rich. But you are rich. You are rich in the lineage and rich in the kingdom. You are rich as a people, but you don't know it yet. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. He's saying, I know about the disgrace that these other nations that are claiming to be you and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. These are your Jewish people, the ones that control the money, and media, and all the stuff that's going on in the world. All right. of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave you. We will no longer have our heritage, and the Most High won't be with us. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. He's going to make us serve our enemies as our punishment. We're serving our enemies now because we got to go to them for everything. We have been like this since over 400 years ago. All right. In the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, because we pissed the Most High off. He made us serve our enemies. You know what I'm saying? Who are our enemies? Our oppressors, the ones that rule over us now, that are in rule today. The ones that are passing laws that says it's okay to abort a baby full term. The ones that are deporting Hispanic people left and right. You know what I'm saying? It's those people. The ones that hate you just because of your skin tone, or the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you look. Those, your oppressors, which shall burn forever. Yeah, man. So we will not know our identity. We wouldn't know our history. We wouldn't know who we are because of the punishment that we occurred unto ourselves from the Most High. We disobeyed the Most High and went against Him. So He punished us. And now we don't know who we are. Only people that don't know who they are in America today is Black, Hispanic, and Native American. You ask them a little bit of their history, all they can tell you is anything about being a slave. Anything before that, they couldn't tell you anything. Now, if you was to go and ask any other nation about the history, they can give you all of their history and know about who their people are, where their people come from, why they are there. Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans can't. Why? Because that is the punishment that was placed upon us. All right? Luke chapter 21. Verse 24. Again, this is Christ speaking. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. We will be killed and led into other nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. We will be taken out of our land, and the heathens will rule over it. All right? Make sure this is good. Mess with that. You know? But you know, okay, but it's always going to be like that. The heathens are going to have a perpetual hatred towards us because once they find out that we are the Most High's favorite, well, they already know. That's why they are the way they are. But once their rule is over, they know once their rule is over, they are going to go into captivity. All right. It says, because thou, in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So he says, because the perpetual hatred that they had for us uh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. He's talking to the oppressors because you have everlasting hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by slaying them. He's saying because you killed the Israelites by force in their time of calamity, in our time of destruction or woe. You know what I'm saying? In the time that their iniquity had an end. All right. They have a perpetual hatred for you. Zechariah chapter 11 and 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So the ones that slay the Israelites, that slay us every day, all day. You see it on the news. Just like over in, I believe it's the UK, there was a murder of a Hispanic brother. Let me make sure. Well, there was a murder of a Hispanic brother or unaliving of a Hispanic person, but nobody knew about it. In Montreal, my bad, Salaki in Canada, Montreal. Yeah, man. In Montreal, I said the UK, wilderness. Brand is everywhere. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Like that brother that got that was unalived by the police. They don't think of themselves as a guilty party, do they? No, they don't. They think themselves as a person that took care of their duty and oath. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Who's that going to? Oh, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That cop that unalived that brother, and they don't hold themselves guilty for it. Okay? Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. The ones that put the black, Hispanic, and Native Americans into slavery shall go into slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. The ones that are gunning you down every day in the streets, they must be gunned down as well. All right? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. That's what we pray to happen all the time. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. I said this earlier, we need to come back together as one nation as we were called upon by the Most High. All right? And you know, there's a conclusion to all of this. The conclusion is, let verse Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God. So we got to fear the Most High and keep his commandments. We have to keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. And when it says the whole duty of man, he's only talking to the Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. All right? That's your duty. As an Israelite, you should be following the law, statutes, and commandments. If you don't know the laws, you go to Isupk and you learn the laws as they are taught to you, all right, and uphold them. Like one of the laws is to attend the Passover, which is going to be held in Atlanta on the 12th at sundown, all right? And then right after, we have the Feast of Unleavened Bread, okay? Those are days that the Most High want us to uphold. Those are laws that we should uphold. All right? Don't celebrate pagan holidays. Celebrate the Lord's high holy days. All right? All right, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander Junior Hanna. Been around since 1969, teaching the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians who they are according to the scriptures. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8 through 10. Ma'ashra means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund is a free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like will be appreciated. The upcoming Holy Convocation, as I just said, is going to be held in Atlanta. All right. It's the Passover, the Lord's Passover. Be there, perish. All right. If you ain't paid your fee, pay it now or pay it at the door. All right. If you come early, you'll be able to partake in the week of festivities that we have planned. If anyone wants to be, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and or scarf. And with that, shalom.